How do you find the surface area of cones? This is for chapter 11, section, let's see, we did 2 and then 4, so this is section 3. Okay, there we go. And this is video number 2 for this chapter and section. Here's a reminder of how your notes should be set up to take notes from this video. I want to remind you, in the previous video, we looked for the surface area of a pyramid. And now we're going to be looking for the surface area of a cone. And I can't believe I said now we're going to be looking. Instead, I want to say now we're going to calculate the surface area for a cone. But we're going to relate that. We're going to use the surface area of a pyramid to help us. So a cone is the form of a pyramid, but has a circle as its base. That's the only difference. So we're going to convert the formula that we created in the previous problem to find the surface area of a cone. So the surface area of a pyramid was base plus half of the perimeter multiplied by the lateral height. The area of the base is pi r squared, and the perimeter of the circle is 2 pi r. And then the lateral area would be lateral height would still be the same, just on the side. The 2's can reduce and cancel out the 1. And so now we're left with this equation for the surface area of a cone, which is pi r squared plus pi r multiplied by the lateral height. Last video we deconstructed and showed the net drawing for a lot of pyramids. And here's an example of a net drawing for a cone. Here is remember you can find the area of the base, which is pi r squared, and then we add that to the perimeter, which is 2 pi r, and then we got to multiply that by this lateral height right here. Okay, let's find the surface area of the following cones. Go ahead and draw the 2 cones down on your paper and leave some space in between. Try to use the formula that we just discussed on the previous slide to help you find the surface area of these cones. And then when you're ready to follow along and check your answer, then go ahead and resume the video. Here's the first cone. We're going to go ahead and find the surface area. We're given the lateral height is 15 inches and the radius is 7. So we'll plug in our radius to be 7 here, and the L is 15. Multiply to get 105 pi. And then this is 49 pi because we did 7 squared. And then we add those two. We treat pi we treat it like a variable in a sense. You know, we just combine like terms. And we get 154 pi inches squared. And this is our answer in terms of pi. Notice every time that the circle's involved, we're leaving our answer in terms of pi. Or we can go ahead and calculate it with the pi and round it to the nearest hundredths place. Here's the second cone example. We were given the radius to be 9 and the height on the inside was 12, but we need this lateral height here. So we'll use Pythagorean theorem to do 9 squared plus 12 squared equals L squared. And then we square root both sides and L equals 15. Now that I have all my known values, I can plug that into the surface area formula. And then I calculate to get 216 pi feet squared. Let's summarize everything we've learned thus far with surface area. For prisms and cylinders, the surface area for prisms was 2 multiplied by the area of the base plus the perimeter of the base and multiplied by the height. The surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r multiplied by the height. For pyramids and cones, the surface area is the area of the base plus 1/2 times the perimeter of the base multiplied by the lateral height. And the surface area of a cone is pi r squared plus pi r multiplied by the lateral height. So here's just a summary and a nice graphic organizer of the different formulas. Remember, these are all on your formula sheet, but it's your responsibility to know which ones to use and how to use them. How do you find the surface area of cones? We have now gone over formulas and examples on how to find the surface area of a cone, and you should be able to write a 3 to 4 sentence summary on describing the surface area of a cone formula and how to use it.